Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video from my channel Interactive Education, running for the best education possible from the student to the student. And today we're going to take up another chapter in class 10th mathematics essay 2 portion, and that is constructions. Now in constructions this year we have three main kinds of constructions, three main concepts of construction. First is the division of a line segment in a given ratio. Second is the construction of similar triangles. And third is the construction of pairs of tangents to a circle. We will be beginning with the first main concept, and that is the concept of the division of a line segment in a given ratio. Right? We want to divide a given line segment in a particular ratio. So we're going to do that via practical geometry and through proper construction. Let's do that now. First of all, we need to take a line segment, right? For example, you've been given a line segment. For example, a question is there that you have a line segment AB equal to 10 centimeters, right? And you need to divide it in the ratio 2:3. Suppose I want to divide it in this ratio, right? So this is the ratio I want to divide it in, and this is the length of that line segment. So first of all, you will in a stepwise procedure, how you will answer this question in exam, I'm going to answer it in the exact same manner. First of all, you will write the given data. So given AB is a line segment of length 10 centimeters. Right? AB is a line segment of length 10 centimeters. Now, what do we need to construct? Right? What do we need to construct? We need to write that now. So first you will write that division of AB in the ratio 2:3. So in 2:3 ratio, we want to divide AB, right? Now we come to the construction, right? So first we come to the construction. Usually we draw a rough figure, but here we can't because it's not really something you're constructing. You just have a line segment and you're dividing it. So first of all, you take a line segment AB. Here I don't have geometrical tools with me on my tablet and in this application, so I really can't draw a very accurate line segment, but please use a ruler and a compass and all your geometrical tools when you're doing this. So AB, we draw a line segment AB of length 10 centimeters. So I've drawn a line segment AB of length 10 centimeters. That's my first step. So first step will be drawing a line segment of length 10 centimeters. So let me do one thing. I'll draw the thing and side by side I'll write the steps of construction also. So steps. First is draw a line segment AB equal to 10 centimeters. So we're going to draw a line segment AB of 10 centimeters length, right? The second step will be that you have to make a ray AX. You have to make a ray AX. Okay, let me make it more accurate. You have to make a ray AX, right? AX ray such that AX makes an acute angle with AB. So you can see this is an acute angle, right? So AX is a ray which makes an acute angle with AB. So make such a ray. That's the next step. So construct a ray AX such that AX makes an acute angle with AB. Right? Now that's my second step. Third step. Now here see, what have they told us? We want to divide it in the ratio 2:3. So we are going to mark 5 points. 5 because 2 plus 3 is 5. So if we've been given a ratio A is to B, we will mark A plus B number of points on AX such that the distance between any 2 points when we are marking that is equal. So here it's 2:3. So we're going to put 5 such points. Mark 5 such points by marking arcs, right? If it's A is to B, A plus B number of points. If it's 3 is to 7, 3 plus 7, that is 10 points. If it's 4 is to 3, 4 plus 3, that is 7 points. So here it's 2 is to 3. So we take 2 plus 3, 5 such points. So we are going to take a suitable scale and a suitable compass length, radius, and we're going to mark 5 points in a way which I'll just tell you. So A, 1 point here, then this same distance needs to be taken as radius, and now this A1 as center. Mark this as A1. So A1 as center and this A1 as radius, construct another arc. Then again mark this as A2, then A1, A2 as radius and A2 as center, mark another arc. This is A3, then A2, A3 as radius, A3 as center, mark another arc. This is A4, and A3, A4 as radius and A4 as center, mark the last arc, which is A5, such that this, and this length need to be equal. So like this, right? So they need to be equal. Let me mark it with another color so it doesn't get confusing, right? So this, and this, their lengths need to be equal, right? So that'll be my second step, third step, that mark A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. And why 5? Because 2 plus 3 is 5. Please remember why I've taken 5. It's because the sum of the components of the ratio is 5. So whatever the sum of the components of the ratio is, that number of points you have to take. So mark A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 on a X-ray such that, and this is important, then your construction will be accurate. AA1 equal to A1, A2 equal to A2, A3 is equal to A3, A4 is equal to A4, A5. Right? So you need to do it in this way so that they become equal, right? So that's my third step. Now let's take the fourth step. The fourth step is you need to join A5 with B. So join A5 with B like this, right? And right, so that's my fourth step, pretty straightforward. Join A5B, but my step isn't still over. My step isn't over. Then you know that this A5B is going to form an angle here, right? Can you say that? Obviously, because it is going to form an angle here, right? This angle will be formed. So taking the same angle, you need to construct an arc at A2 because it's 2 is to 3, right? So the point should be such that it should divide the line into 2 parts on the left and 3 parts on the right. So we're going to take A2, right? A2, and with A2 as center, we're going to construct an arc. And then with A, and you know that this angle, once this angle is made with A5 as center, you can just make an arc and this will just denote the angle. Now take this distance of this angle as the radius. So basically, suppose this point is some Q, so P, and this is some Q. So you need to take PQ as the radius of the compass now. Okay, you need to take PQ. These are some imaginary points. PQ as the radius of the compass because you formulated this arc after taking A5 as center. You made an arc here, and then it intersects this AX at P and this A5B at Q. Take PQ as radius now, right? Take PQ as radius of your compass, and then take this point, suppose E as your center. Take E as your center, and with that same radius, cut an arc on this big arc. Okay, cut an arc, right? Once that's done, you need to join A2 to that point and join it till it intersects AB. So take this point, join it to this and take it till it intersects AB. Mark this point as C. And you will realize, beta, that this angle and this angle are equal, right? So you can say that since these two angles are equal, what are you doing basically? You are constructing parallel lines. So you basically just constructed a line parallel to A5B, that is A2C, right? And how do you do that? By taking equal corresponding angles. Now you can see that they're equal corresponding angles, right? So join A5B. Why did I say it's not complete? Because we had to do this whole thing now and then write the final thing, join A5B and construct A to C parallel to A5B meeting AB at C. So you see now C has been formulated. You have located a point C on AB. Now you see this AC is nothing but 2 parts and CB is 3 parts of this AB line segment. So basically you can say that C is the required dividing point. Dividing AB in the ratio 2:3. Right? So that is how you construct a point and divide a line segment in a given ratio. Right? Now, how can we really be sure? You can verify it by measuring, right? If it's not correct, that means your construction is wrong, right? There's some, some minor problem in your construction, but it has to be correct. So if you verify this, right? I can't really, verify it right now because as I said, my accurate won't be exactly accurate, but still you get the idea how to do it. Now you can measure it yourself. So verification will be that that this AC needs to be 2 by 5 of 10, right? Because 2:3 ratio, this will be 2 parts, this will be 3 parts, total 5 parts. So 2 by 5 of AB and 3 by 5 of AB. So you cancel this with 2, this will be 4 centimeters. And finally, BC should be 3 by 5 of AB, that is 10, and that will be 6 centimeters. So when you measure with this construction, you should get 4 and 6 centimeters as your answers. About 0.1, 0.2 is considered okay, but still you need to get it accurately, right? That's the beauty of construction, right? So that is how we divide a line segment in a given ratio. And this is an important question because we usually use this concept in construction of similar triangles also to some extent. That's why it's important. So this is how we divide a line segment in a given ratio, right? So I hope that's absolutely clear. And if you still have any kind of doubt, please post it in the comment section below. And with this, we are done with the first lecture on the chapter constructions. I hope you understood everything. In the next lecture, we will be taking up the second type of construction you have in class 10th, and that is the construction of a similar triangle. Construction of a triangle similar to a given triangle. Thank you.